we are going to create a list in Breedbase. To do that, we're going to go into Breedbase. Here I've already logged into the website and I've already logged in as myself. There are a couple different ways that you can do this, so I'll show you the first way, which is being via the search feature and the wizard. So we'll click on wizard. And you will select accessions. And here you can start typing in the name of the accession that you are searching for to add to the list that you want to create. And you can see here as I am clicking on a particular line, it's being added in this area below. If you need to look for something else, just delete that. However, I want you to notice how this area will disappear. It's not a problem. You didn't lose anything. You're just not searching for those particular letters and numbers anymore, so it goes away. Okay. So now I have the list of accessions that I want to add to the particular list. And I have 5 that I have added in here. Now, if I already have a list that I created, I can click here and then select whichever list that I want. But if you do not, you will have to type in what you need the name of your list to be. And click create. Okay, so it has now added the accessions to your list. And that's the first way of creating a list. So now if you click list in the upper right hand corner, you will see all of your lists, and here is the list that we created. It has 5 accessions. It's been validated. If you would like to delete it, here's where you can do that. If you want to download it in an Excel format, you can click here. To share it or to make it public, if you click this arrow, it is now set to public, so anyone in your group can now see it. But I'm going to unshare it because this is just a practice. So from here, now you can start making your trials. So let me show you another way that you can create accession lists. You'll go back to search for the second way, and you'll go to accessions and plots. Here it kind of works the same way, but you'll have to physically type in each accession name in this area. So this takes a little bit more time to do. Spell it correctly. Search. And it will show up here. And if this is the accession that I want, I can then add to new list. So I'll make another list. Example, list check checks conventional. However, I don't want to put that in here. So let me go and do Chenier. There's Chenier, and I want to add it to our sample list. Add to new list. You can see I've done 1. This will take a lot longer because now you have to physically, like I said, go in and type every single accession there. But if you go back to list, now you can see there's your list, and here is your one accession that you just added. The third way to add accessions is you click on list and then create your example list name here. Click new list. From there, here it is, but you notice there's 0 accessions. If I click the name, here is my list. In the type, you want to select accessions and click validate. This makes sure that there's not another list with your name somewhere. So click OK. Now, if you have an Excel spreadsheet, here is a nice way to add them very quickly if you know that all of the accessions are already in the database. So I have a template that I already created. And these are the accessions that I want to add in. So I'm going to copy and paste them in here. And then click add. And you can see it added everything below that you typed. However, let's say you misspell something or add in the wrong thing. It does not know that in this area. So you can see here, it wants to add cat to this list. So if you go up and you select validate, it will go through the list that you added, and it will tell you which ones are currently in the database and which ones are not. So here's the report of the list that you just recently searched. It's showing something failed, elements not found, and here's the cat accession that we added into our list, and it is not present in the database. So different things can happen. You could go here and add the accession in. However, the only people that have rights to this feature are curators. So please contact your curator to add in your accession if you believe it needs to be in the database. If not, just X out and go back to your list and remove it. Below, there are also other issues that were not found, but if something was wrong, it would show up here. So I'm going to X out, and then I'll go back down to my list and remove cat, because cat does not exist in the database. And I'll validate it once more, just to make sure, and our list passed validation. So from here, we are ready. So I'll close this. You can see now that it has 8 accessions for our list. You can click on it again and see, there it is. And the same, you can share it, make it public, add it to your group, and so forth. Those are the 3 main ways of making a list in Breedbase. There are probably others, but these are the 3 most commonly used.